Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha, aka Miss Kiff, and I've been living in my van full time for the last 9 months in the city, and it's been awesome, crazy, amazing adventure. Really connected myself back to me. But basically, after my van went through its MOT, my van actually needs to go back into the garage. So I had planned a trip up to Whitby, North Yorkshire for 8 days, and it just was the best week ever, and I wanted to share it with you. And just this is a little bit more of that onion layer coming out as to my background and what I like, and you know, all this good stuff. I decided to take a 10-hour bus trip, which was ridiculous. I was so over it. But honestly, if you've ever driven to Whitby, it's in the sticks. A little bit of context. So I used to live in Whitby from 2015 to 2017, and I had my first yoga business there. I got to work in a whole shop. I got to work in Rusty Shears, and it was just the best time of my life, to be honest. I was living my dream, being my own boss, living on a farm 10 minutes from the beach, having a dog, and just having that sense of community. Like, Whitby's very community orientated, it's very people orientated, and I just love that for my soul. Also, Whitby's quite holistic if you look into it. Most people know it for like the goth place, or you know, the Dracula and all these cool stuff, but there is like these energy lines, I can't think of the word now, and Whitby is a very sacred place to me. It keeps drawing me back. It draws a lot of people back, as they say, apparently, but for me particularly, it draws me back a lot because I just feel like I'm reconnected to myself, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go back to Whitby. Because I don't know if you remember in a vlog where I was in the Brecon Beacons, I'll put it over here, but I landed up saying I just need to choose between city life and van life touring, right? And I need to feel happy. Now, I feel like going to Whitby really solidified a lot of answers for me. However, that's not for this video, that's for the next video coming up. It was great to just detach, and yeah, the way I filmed this video was completely sporadic, no script whatsoever, go with the flow, and I have to narrate it for you, okay? So let's get into my 8 days of Whitby. Day 1 was me arriving to Whitby. Day 2, we went out for oysters and wine. So if you're ever looking for the best scones in Whitby, go to Sherlock's. Taste as if your grandmother cooked it, baked it even. Then also finished the evening with Cosmos, and yeah, it was just awesome. So day 3, we landed up going to a sauna and a sound bath in the woods, now in Filing Foss. Now the conditions were really, I would say, to some person it would have been like, some people would have been awful. It was raining, it was overcast, it was muddy, it was a little bit damp, but for me it was the perfect night. That eerie look. So we like literally were like, we were in the woods, it was super cool, and we landed up like laying on this like little, anywhere you can perch down on on the woodland ground and looking up to these tall trees here and the birds in the distance, the rain trickling on you. It felt like a meditation on itself, that. And then this gong with a little fire, it was just so cool. We started with breath work, then the sound bath, and then we walked about, like, hiked through the darkness in the woods to a river, and we had to cross this river and then go up this like sludgy cliff, and then there was pop-up saunas with like these tents and this log burner sauna with like benches, and you could opt into just staying in the sauna, or you can go say 15-minute sauna and then you get out and go into the cold river and then go back into the sauna and repeat the process. Now, as soon as I put my feet on the floor, I was like, oh my goodness, this is cold. This is cold. It's freezing. And if you've been ever up to the northeast, you know it's super freezing. So I landed up doing obviously the cold and hot. It was just like, I'm loving this cold water swims. Day 5 was Sunday, and I landed up taking a walk on Whitby Pier with my friend, and it was just like, this is why I love Whitby. Whitby's like an oasis. When there's no clouds in the sky, it's like you feel like you're abroad. It's crazy. And we landed up walking past my yoga room, which is on Skinner Street, which is now completely different, but it's just super cool. My friend Rachel's business, which is holistic salon and day spa, and she treated my hair to a haircut. I don't let anybody cut my hair but Rachel, because she is just perfect, and I haven't had a haircut since 2021, so that I needed a full cleanse in my hair. So she gave me a cleanse mask, all natural, holistic. I had a flower fall treatment, which is just awesome. And she landed up just obviously trimming my hair, like I said before, and she is incredible. If you do visit Whitby and you know you're visiting Whitby and you want like holistic spa treatment, I'll put all the details of here, but make sure you book 2 weeks in advance, because she's usually booked up 2 weeks in advance, which is awesome. But you know, we love helping our friends with their businesses. I've just finished my hair treatment and cut from Senses in Whitby, and it's been absolutely amazing. So nourishing for my hair. If you ever feel like your scalp just needs it really deep clear, come to Rachel in Senses, because oh my goodness, the best. The flower fall, the what's it, the clay mask, herbs and clay mask. And oh, it's just the best. And she's just, her hands are magic. And it's all natural and it's just perfect. It's just perfect, actually. Day 6, I wanted to do some work in Whitby, but unfortunately my single was faulty. So I landed up going to Mr. Cooper's coffee shop, and it was just awesome. A new pop-up coffee shop. I've never been before, but they do like the best like matcha latte, and it's caters to vegans and dietary requirements, which is great. And Mr. Cooper's coffee house, and I've just had a matcha latte and a BAKEWELL tart, and now I'm taking my bagel to go. There's no internet signal here for my portable Wi-Fi, so I have to move. Can't work from here. And then I went to go walk around Whitby, which is just lovely because it was a beautiful day, and I knew that you must pick and choose your good days, because until this point it's been overcast until Sunday night.
Yeah, I mean, it's just rough at the minute.
Day 7 was one of the best days, like full from start when we woke up to the end. It was just perfect. So we landed up going into Scarborough. There was this wellness center, and it was just, I think, about £36 each. and you got to just use the sauna, steam room, pool, hot pools, by the way, hot pools. And there was an iodine pool, which is my favorite pool because you got to overlook like Scarborough Bay and stuff. And there was this beautiful outdoor, like outskirts steam room, which is just incredible, with this amazing view. And there was no sky, like no clouds in the sky. It was just a perfect day. We got to spend 3 hours there. Then we went to Danby for some foraging. So this foraging was really great because do a little bit of an energy exchange, which is great. Danby is so beautiful. This is the second time I've been in Danby. I love foraging. I just don't know enough of it. And I love plants. I love the healing and the healing aspect to plants.
And I offer a foraging retreat. We have a guest house in a very old barn conversion, and we run foraging walks in this beautiful environment, explaining medicinal uses of plants and what we can eat and forage for. We also run pottery workshops where you can make yourself a bowl and glaze it. Right, this is Danby. This is the moors where we do foraging walks. We look at the medicinal uses of plants and how to preserve them and use them.
How can people find you?
You can find me on my website on hollycottageforagingretreat.co.uk or Google Holly Cottage Danby.
Brilliant. We went to Saltburn, which my friend Rosemary, actually, she was one of my yoga students, and we became friends. Then I landed up, we went to this like yoga place there was like this yoga workshop happening in Saltburn, and I said, let's go together. And that was a really synchronized moment for her because she landed up having a moment where she moved. That was like, she said she wants to live in Saltburn, and she made plans to move there, and now she's actually just bought a house in Saltburn, which is awesome because I'm just grateful that I got to, I'm kind of like the little plant seed and instigator for a lot of people, which I've noticed, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's just nice to be nice, right? So then we went to a friend's yoga. So when I was teaching yoga and body balance, she came to my classes, and now she's done a teacher training, and now she's actually teaching her own yoga classes, which is yin yoga. And I'm so grateful she brought yin yoga to Whitby because it's an underrated yoga and it's just beautiful. So it's Nicole Plant Yoga. If you're in the Whitby area, make sure you go. It's every Tuesday night, and it's just a beautiful stretch class. And yeah, I think the first class is free, so make sure you go. Okay, and then the trip ended with the last day, because I won't count day 8. But the last day, day 9, we landed up I woke up in the morning. I taught my friend some yoga, because obviously that's what I do. And then she gave me a full body massage. And this is where I got to find out a little bit more about myself, which is my body needs a little bit more lymphatic drainage, and it's just put a lot of perspective into me, which is crazy. But yeah, we landed up finishing the day with, like, we went to York, a little bit of whiskey tasting, we went to Pandemame, and then I went to London, and that was the end of that trip.
So we are at Pandemame, and it's like £23, and you can eat whatever you want, unlimited. Look at this. I've literally just had like dumplings, pork pancakes, and now prawns. Give me all the good stuff, and scallops.
hope you've thoroughly enjoyed this video. I know I hope it's kind of worked together as it has. But I want to say this, is going to Whitby was more than what I thought it would have been. Like, it just, you know, when you just needed the right answers to come to you, just like we're like, I feel lost of what to do, what decision do I make? And you know what? I'm a person that goes with, like, I live my life through feeling. If something doesn't feel good, I will not do it, or I will not continue to do it. If something, and that goes with people, places, whatever. I work on energy. And for me, going to Whitby, I was like, what? I have been struggling in a city for the last 9 months where I could have been somewhere else. And I completely forgot that there was anywhere else in the world. So like, I so much to tell you, and I can't wait for the next video. But what I will say this is that what I gained from Whitby is clarity, direction, and I also know what my priorities are. And my priorities are my mental well-being, my physical well-being, and also for me to reconnect to my yoga, my holistic tasha. And my holistic tasha is called Eclectically Kali, which I'll pop my video, my YouTube channel over here. I do have many sides to me, as you have seen on this channel. I'm just excited for this next chapter because I just can't wait to tell you more. But with that being said, I am very grateful for this opportunity. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please note that you get more updates on my Instagram live because I'm obsessed with posting on it. Not that there's much following. But anyway, keep as well up to tabs on the community tab because that's where I also like to post on, and all the places I visited, the links will be in the description below and in my blog. Peace.